They may nod their heads, but this morning we could have woken up to a horrific terrorist attack, killing innocent Muslim worshippers only for being Muslim. A single journalist has a responsibility to stop fanning the flames of hatred against the Muslim community.
This wasn't just
not the case that every single politician in this place, and I mean every politician, especially that lot over there.
Where does legitimate concern end and political guilt by association begin?
Manchester Central Mosque last night, in the holy month of Ramadan, carrying weapons including a hammer, a knife and an axe. Mr. Speaker, violent and Islamophobic attacks against the Muslim community are becoming far too frequent in our country. Prime Minister, is it not the case that...
If you want to stay ahead of the curve on the stories shaping our society, hit that subscribe button and join our community for deep dive analysis you won't find anywhere else. The thin line between justice and accusation. The air in the House of Commons is often thick with tradition, but every so often, it vibrates with a raw, jagged energy that cuts through the pageantry. This week, that energy was a mixture of grief and high-octane political friction following a terrifying incident at Manchester Central Mosque. We aren't just talking about a routine security breach, we're talking about a man allegedly entering a place of worship during the holy month of Ramadan, armed with a hammer, a knife, and an axe. It's the kind of news that makes your blood run cold, but in the heart of British democracy, it quickly transformed from a moment of national mourning into a fierce interrogation of political accountability. When an MP stood up to challenge the Prime Minister, the room shifted. It wasn't just a request for a policy update, it was a pointed, emotional indictment, suggesting that the rhetoric used by that lot over there, the opposing benches, and the wider media is actively fanning the flames of Islamophobia. This is where the debate moves from the crime itself to the culture that surrounds it. Is it fair to link political discourse directly to the actions of a violent individual, or is that a dangerous leap into guilt by association? The Prime Minister's response was a masterclass in trying to lower the temperature while asserting state power. By leaning on the commitment of £40 million to protect mosques and community centres, the government sought to move the conversation from words to walls, focusing on tangible security rather than the philosophical battle of who is to blame for societal hatred. He spoke of visiting Peace Haven Mosque and the heavy reality that in a modern democracy, we even have to fund the protection of prayer. It was an attempt to